Government stands on Bougainville's quest for independence. Gun amnesty questioned in Parliament. And tropical cyclone Narelle intensifies. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. Papua New Guinea recently launched a nationwide illegal gun amnesty and surrender program in the hopes to mitigate tribal violence and illegal weapon possession. Subject to the National Executive Council approval, the government incentive is cash for illegal guns.
This initiative was welcomed by Western Highlands Governor Wairapa during Parliament session today. However, Governor Rapa pursued clarification on the program.
You may use him sample money or no got. Not to all this like gun, you mix him back. You may destroy him or you call a police department or call one him up. You may must have because this law firearm military issued firearms. Now I know the firearm called unblown man, so you may need to have a lot too. Thank you.
Mr. Rapa said in the Highlands region, the use of illegal firearms has been a very serious issue. Noting this, he asked Police Minister Sir John Punderi to emphasize on the negotiations undertaken to convince those in possession of illegal firearms to surrender these weapons.
How you negotiate now using gun back? Provincial government he go pass law this law. Or police minister, want the police department, he go pass.
Sir John Punderi explained the government's decision to support the buyback arrangement.
But this la buyback arrangement, and by belong help him, online belong yumi long place, lo come up him, good blessing down belong all in sustainable ways, maybe commerce, SMEs, in areas of agriculture. Maybe we'll support him education too.
The police minister said all illegal guns obtained by police will be destroyed.
Now in the amnesty period, I am sure that the Commissioner of Police, Emma Salim Operational Order, go finish long. One provincial police commanders right throughout the country to whom all the illegal guns will have to be surrendered to and stored away for destruction.
He then highlighted the payments for those that come forward to surrender their guns.
The time he got all this data finished now, maybe by his submission he go along cabinet and government will allocate the money and we will deposit straight to the accounts of those that have surrendered their weapons for schemes of whatever that they want to do in their communities.
Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
A new academic program, the Bachelor of Transformative Leadership and Human Potential, was officially launched yesterday at the Grand Papua Hotel. The program is a joint initiative between The Voice Inc. and Western Pacific University, with the support from Bread for the World organization.
The Bachelor of Transformative Leadership and Human Potential program will be offered through Western Pacific University and delivered online via the university's LearnX platform, making it accessible to students across all 22 provinces of Papua New Guinea. The program aligns with PNG's National Qualifications Framework and PNG National Standard for Higher Education Program accreditation, with the aim to address the growing need for transformative within the context of globalization and rapid digitalization. Speaking during the media launch and information session, Western Pacific University President Professor Janet Rungo congratulated The Voice Inc. for taking the initiative to formalize its leadership development program. She reaffirmed the university's commitment to deliver the bachelor's program both online and on campus.
So we are pleased, Barbara, and the team from TVI that we are on the right trajectory. But we will not stop at bachelor's level. We are already thinking ahead to go into masters. Masters in transformational leadership and human potential. The beauty about it is that it is PNG based.
The interim executive director of The Voice Inc., Barbara Elias, provided an overview of the program and outlined the extensive process undertaken to ensure its launch this year.
Of programs, and I'd like to acknowledge Bread for the World, who took a chance on a very young organization who was just doing the dream, and out from UPNG, and supporting that, the evolving nature of the voice, and how that program transitioned into, I think it was 5 years ago, challenging us.
As the main donor organization behind the initiative, Director of Bread for the World also delivered remarks expressing excitement that the program will be delivered online, increasing access to learners across the country.
I mean, a unique online version of a study turns up. I mean, that is great. And this also makes us proud and really great to see this partnership is working in a really great way.
This new course is designed to provide academic knowledge and empower students to understand and respond to social, economic and cultural impacts of global change in Papua New Guinea. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, during the launch of the Bachelor of Transformative Leadership and Human Potential program, the president of Western Pacific University, Janet Rongoy, urged the government to subsidize internet costs for students throughout Papua New Guinea.
The president of Western Pacific University, Professor Janet Rongoy, suggested that the government should subsidize internet costs for students in Papua New Guinea to enable learning to take place in both urban and rural settings.
Enable Papua New Guineans to have access to learning anywhere, flexibly, is that the government must really take a stance to subsidizing internet costs in this country.
She said affordable and reliable internet access is vital for effective learning for all Papua New Guineans.
That enables learning to take place. And when I say technology, I mean technology such as low orbit satellites, maybe. Something like Starlink. I'm not ashamed to say here, but something like Starlink that can reach the rural population. Whatever it is, maybe in the urban areas, you can have other options. But for us in the rural, we've experienced it in the last 5 years because we are.
Professor Rongoy highlighted that Western Pacific University's paperless policy depends heavily on internet connectivity. She stressed that subsidizing internet services will ensure students can fully engage in their studies and benefit from digital learning platforms.
In the last 5 years, because we are a paperless university, internet accessibility must be subsidized for education. The technologies that we use must be technologies that are relevant, cheap, and affordable by Papua New Guineans if we have to digitalize the economy of this country through education. So what I'm saying here is that we should not be too comfortable about what's given to us, but we can all voice our concern that if we want to build a smart, better Papua New Guinea.
She emphasized that with the digital transformation, the government must consider the rural population as well in terms of technology and affordable internet access.
If we want to build a smart, better Papua New Guinea, I think the government should step in to subsidizing technology for Papua New Guineans and technology that matters to the rural population, to the critical mass.
Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Caritas Technical Secondary School celebrated a milestone today with the opening of its new St. Peter Torot Daycare Center and a new building for its cooking labs. Today marked the feast day for Saint Joseph, according to the Catholic faithful's belief. In line with the celebration, the school opened their new buildings, which took the school 1 year to build, funded by Korean Don Bosco Celestian Mission Office, the college company, and the HR company. The school opened its new daycare center named after the first saint for Papua New Guinea, Saint Peter Torot. St. Peter Torot Daycare Center had opened enrollment at the beginning of March for children at the age of 3 years to attend the daycare.
It's for the children from Badabada settlement. And then St. Peter Toro is our very first saint in Catholics in Papua New Guinea. So when we open daycare center, we dedicate our center to the Peter Toro.
The school has been operating for 30 years with the support from the Caritas Sisters of Jesus, enhancing the learning for young girls, including the Caritas College that began in 2021. Acting Principal Grace Ani highlighted the celebration.
For us to celebrate the opening of our new food technology cooking lab that will cater for the grade 9s. Okay, because we're still giving cooking lessons to the grade 9s, the grade 10s also, the pre-11s, and the senior students, the tourism and hospitality management under the NC1 and NC2, in which we are affiliated with TVET, offering the modules integrated in our curriculum here at Caritas Technical Secondary School.
She emphasized that the school is working together with the college students.
Buildings, one side, okay, part of it is for the technical secondary school, and the other part is also accommodating for the college college students who are taking the diploma course under the tourism hospitality management.
These facilities will enhance the skills, knowledge, and the content the students learn in the classroom. The buildings were opened and blessed by Father Pedro Sachitula. Papua New Guinea National Weather Service has issued heavy rain and flood warning, highlighting that tropical cyclone Narelle is 500 kilometers southwest of Sudest Island in Milne Bay Province, moving over the Coral Sea. It may bring strong to very strong winds and periods of heavy rain to areas near the system.
According to PNG Weather Service, a trough line extends from the southern PNG-Indonesia border through the Torres Strait into the Coral Sea and connects to Cyclone Narelle near Sudest Island, then stretches toward the Solomon Islands and the Pacific Ocean. This may cause stronger winds, especially in the evening, with partly cloudy to cloudy skies, scattered showers, and possible thunderstorms. The Weather Service warns that most centers may experience heavy rainfall, gale-force winds, and strong winds. Coral Sea and Bismarck Sea will reportedly experience winds of about 25 to 33 knots, reaching 47 knots along warning areas. Meanwhile, National Maritime Safety Authority, or NMSA, has strongly warned small boat owners, operators and passengers, particularly in the southern region, to reconsider any sea voyage due to a severe weather conditions warning being issued by the National Weather Service. NMSA reminds governments of the 15 maritime provinces of their responsibility to ensure high-level maritime safety is enforced for people who rely on the sea for their livelihood and sustenance. For this current weather, provincial small craft boards have been notified and asked to get the alert through their provincial networks. Aminda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, Yang. Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains.
Traditions pass generation to generation.
The sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
Why? Semakin apa si Arya?
Auntie, bangka goksim. David Noran. You think you passed it. Sparks, it's in me.
Tonight on Sports Scene, we talk SP Sports Awards, we check out the Trukai Fun Run launch and t-shirt reveal, and we also check out the Vabukori volleyball competition. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. A final vetting workshop on climate-smart coffee policy for Papua New Guinea coffee industry was held in Goroka recently, bringing together a panel of expert participants to review the document.
This workshop was facilitated by Dr. Mawa Gonapa and aims to finalize the climate-smart coffee policy document through expert inputs in the field of finance, climate change, research and governance. Dr. Gonapa said the initial workshop's sector-wide consultations were done with relevant key government departments and coffee stakeholders to reach this final stage. Coffee Industry Corporation Chief Executive Officer Charles Dambui said the PNG coffee industry tapping into carbon trade is a new idea, and with the expertise provided by resource persons like Dr. Gonapa and the development partners, are already showing promising prospects going forward. Expert participants who presented during the two-day workshop provided detailed information on how the policy would capture important factors that includes aligning the policy with the national and international governance and policy frameworks under Conservation and Environment Protection Authority and Climate Change and Development Authority, involvement of coffee cooperatives, and capacity building. establishing a climate-smart coffee trust fund model, and creating a clear pathway for research and innovation priorities for climate-smart coffee. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
The Minister for Works and Highways has reassured the people of Wewak that the department will take action to repair the damaged roads caused by the recent unprecedented weather conditions.
The member for Wewak, Stanley Mutsamban, has raised concerns regarding the deteriorating roads that connected communities in Wewak, including roads leading to key institutions and sites. He explained that the responsibility rests with district authorities. However, they have limited funding to address it. Therefore, he appealed for stronger support from the Minister for Works and Highways.
Regarding Big Bagarap, Ikamab Road, Lomi, Lowek, Low East Coast, West Coast, especially road in Lidi Gonzalo, one important institution, Blomi Bla. Moim barracks Lowek. Aste solwarai taiti masol blem na ikamantap kam. I demichim road blom ibla straight. So that road is now impossible. One kind of semblong warm memorial site.
He clarified that some initiatives and efforts were being carried out to help with the current condition of the roads, but better support and assistance is still required.
But at this point of time, you may not have sufficient fund long. Put him goran lo, walk him the road long warm. Osem na asking blomi go lo good bla minister blo works and highways. He got some emergency funds stop. You know blame look na. One time department blame put him come down na. You may can starting walk long back road. As the good bla president blomi lo work roll. Kisim all youths now start clearing back road. From from Moim. We go sem go na tuktak panimol. Now morning we'll start walking or clearing people bus so that you can put your machine gun straight in the alternate route.
Responding to the concerns raised by the member for Wewak, the Minister for Works and Highways, Peter Siamalili Jr., assured the people that the department will address the situation.
People of Wewak, our Good Works Secretary is online. Now, Mipla by Painim, Liglik, one kina long help him fix him this back road. And get the roads in order for our people to be back into normalcy.
He noted the impact of the unprecedented weather and recognized the serious challenges faced by coastal communities.
The country is, and the global community is experiencing unprecedented weather patterns. And particularly in our coastal areas, Nami recognize him, this challenge or community believe me, Wewak, right across the country, but more importantly, you highlighted what had happened, what is happening right now.
Isabella Narpal, National EMTV News.
The Department of Community Development and Religion hosted a 4-day joint consultation on development of a whole of government social protection implementation plan and social protection bill. This consultation eventuated in Port Moresby at the Holiday Inn Hotel, bringing together representatives from Southern Region, Momase and New Guinea Islands regions.
The consultative workshop is hosted to obtain perspective and experiences from all 4 regions across Papua New Guinea. The Highlands region was the first to hold its consultation workshop. This important consultation features discussions from leaders of provincial government and important sectors sharing their contributions towards the development of the Social Protection Implementation Plan and the Social Protection Bill. Acting Director, Social Protection Secretariat, Jacob Manasseh, explained an overview of these consultations and the approach undertaken by the Department of Community Development and Religion.
This implementation plan is more or less trying to establish how best can we work together. It enables a protective measure where people don't fall far beyond poverty. Yeah.
He outlined where they want to include participation of the provincial governments, which can assist well in the rollout of these social protection programs.
Of the workshop, it's basically trying to gauge the views of the provincial partners that we have, especially the community development advisors.
Their objectives are clear. It is to gather views and feedback from stakeholders and facilitate collective discussions on key legislative priorities, policy provisions and guiding principles that will form the foundation for drafting of the Social Protection Bill, ensuring alignment with the NSPP 2022-2030.
So the bill is there just purposely to ensure that we commit ourselves to providing the resources for our people.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The participation of regions in the consultative workshop of social protection has delivered insightful presentations and discussions, especially on their experiences in rolling out some of these related programs in their various communities and provinces.
During the discussions today, many of the leaders expressed they will fully support this approach and also outlined areas that need to be addressed. Speaking to the Autonomous Region of Bougainville Community Development Advisor, Desmond Ponpon, this is what he said.
In a sense that it tries to draw the importance of society's integral perspective of how it progresses the well-being of its citizens.
West Sepik Provincial Community Development Director Florence Hagen said her team is privileged to have attended the workshop.
Thought we knew much about social protection, but after these 4 days of attending the consultative workshop, we came to realize that social protection covers a wide range of programs and activities, of which some we are actually implementing in the province.
With some of the provinces already having programs developed to target social protection, these are some of the challenges outlined.
In logistical support to be able to run around and do what needs to be done to ensure that awareness is carried out and then eventually registration is done.
Advisor for Community Development in East New Britain, Paul Kappa, deliberated on the importance of working in unity in this approach.
Deals and talks about the vulnerable groups in our communities. So coming into this workshop has helped us as a province to give more insights on how we can continue to implement the social protection policy.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Peace talks are underway to restore normalcy at Camp Kumung in Ley, following a violent clash that left 5 people dead. The talks aim to enforce safety in the community as police investigations continue.
Discussions are now underway to find solution after the killing of 5 youths during a recent fight in Camp Kumung between settlers behind the market area and the Housing Commission. The leaders have agreed to work together to find solutions and work with the police to investigate the matter. Moreover, Provincial Chairman for Law and Order, Kai Takisen, says the temporary agreement is the first step towards the reconciliation process. He says normalcy needs to return so that the school and the health services resume, people's freedom to move around and the business houses to operate as usual. This will happen while police personnel will closely monitor the area. Takisen says they are also given strict orders to ensure students go to school unarmed. Ley Metropolitan Superintendent Chris Kunyamban confirmed that there were 5 casualties.
To Camp Kumung, where we had the incident last week, where there was a fight between the Housing Commission and the settlers from at the back of Camp Kumung Market, where 5 people been killed. Unfortunately, the incident been escalated further into.
He further added that there are allegations that policemen were involved in the death of the 5 people, and an independent team from Port Moresby will be in Ley to carry out the investigations.
Operations where they said they alleged that the policemen were involved. So, with the instructions coming from him, we will not investigate those cases until the Port Moresby officers will come in, or the investigators will come in to do the investigation. So with that saying, I will not say much on it because independent body will be looking at it, the issues. But according to some of the victims, they were seen with arrows and knife wounds, and that raises the questions of how people are assuming the police was involved. But I do not like to go in further on this because my policemen are implicated. So I will simply put it this way: let the independent investigators come and to find out and reveal it back to the community whether my policemen are involved or not. And also, there are suspects involved in this already been identified. Some of them are identified.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2320 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2245 US, $0.3160 Australian dollars, 0.1880 euro, and 35.62 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or softened seed Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Scout Rice, and by you like it.
Years ago, Dative PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dative PNG.
Banking used to mean long trips, endless queues, and piles of paperwork. But now, BSP's One Talk Wallet means no waits, no forms, no fuss. No BSP account needed. Just dial *131# to access your money wherever, whenever. Send, receive funds, withdraw cash at an ATM without a bank card, pay for school fees, and make top-up purchases safely and securely. BSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your #1 to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. To our top story, Prime Minister James Marape has recapped on the government's stance on Bougainville's quest for independence, saying the final decision rests with Papua New Guinea National Parliament. The Prime Minister also emphasized on the economic self-reliance of the region.
While expectations on independence are high among the people of Bougainville, following an overwhelming vote for independence in the 2019 referendum, Prime Minister James Marape said the ratification process is still ongoing. In today's Parliament session, Marape reiterated that the 2019 referendum does not mean automatic independence, but a parliamentary decision in accordance with the Section 342 of the Constitution.
Whilst we can't ignore that lives have been lost on both sides, and more so on Bougainville, this Parliament is faced with its task to deal with this issue. All of you, when the moment arrives, you will decide to vote in the affirmative or vote in the negative. But whatever the result of the vote is, I will be soon announcing from government and from Pangu Party policy perspective the way we would propose this one. And it is found in the spirit of Section 342, subsection 1. There's a provision for post-referendum consultation. If this Parliament votes and we grant them full independence, there will still be a next phase. If this Parliament independence, there will still be a next phase.
The Prime Minister further said the government has acknowledged the overwhelming vote for independence during the referendum. He said most of the powers have already been granted to the autonomous region of Bougainville, except for sovereignty.
We just can't ignore the fact that 97.7% of Bougainvilleans have voted for nothing less than self-determination labeled political independence.
He concluded that the United Nations key requirements, which also include economic readiness and weapons disposals, will be taken into consideration during the current process.
One of them was all guns were returned. Second was good governance was exercised. That's subject to anyone's guess. But at this stage, 338 is retired. We now are waiting 342 subsection 2 to be retired.
Meanwhile, Bougainville President Ismail Toroama has recently confirmed that September 1, 2027 is the target date for Bougainville to declare full independence. Pakatambu, National MTV News.
Representatives of provincial governments from the Southern, New Guinea Highlands and Momase regions, along with key government agencies and stakeholders, are in Port Moresby this week for the final consultation on the Social Protection Policy Implementation Plan. The week-long workshop hosted by the Department for Community Development and Religion is focused on gathering stakeholder input and defining a clear pathway to deliver social protection programs in the country. Acting Deputy Secretary for Community Development, Jenny Killer, outlined the social protection policy and the objectives of the consultation. She emphasized that social protection is the foundation of a fair and resilient society. It supports vulnerable and marginalized groups, including children, the elderly, youths, persons with disabilities, survivors of GBV, and victims of natural disasters. However, Ms. Killer noted many citizens remain outside the reach of effective social protection. This highlights the need for a stronger system that delivers timely and equitable support. These initiatives aim to strengthen systems, improve protection, and ensure long-term sustainability of social protection programs in the country. Over 75 people participated and the provincial teams also shared regional priorities and practical experiences to inform the policy implementation design. The workshop began on Monday and concluded on today. Now moving to overseas news, there are mounting concerns a protracted conflict in the Middle East could undermine peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific.
Now, this followed attacks on Iran's Pars gas field, a section of the world's largest natural gas deposit, which Iran shares with Qatar across the Gulf. The US says the strikes were carried out by Israel with its consent, though Israel has not yet taken responsibility. In response to the recent Iranian attacks on Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia says it reserves the right to take military actions if deemed necessary.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Why, semakin bapak area.
Auntie, bangka goksil. David Loran. You think you passed it? Sparks, it's in me.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show, which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors, including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The Papua New Guinea Football Association, as the governing body for football in the country, has clarified the core requirements for player eligibility and selection into Papua New Guinea's national teams, stressing fairness and transparency in the selection process.
The PNG Football Association clarifies that the players need to be actively competing in recognized football competitions sanctioned by PNGFA, whether in member association leagues or national tournaments, to be considered for selection. This will allow selectors to be able to properly assess performance and fitness. The players are also required to have valid identification documents, including a national ID and passport. Without them, players cannot travel or compete internationally. The association is urging players, parents, and clubs to take responsibility early, emphasizing that failure to meet these requirements could mean missing out on national team opportunities. The Papua New Guinea Football Association remains committed to maintaining transparency and fairness in all selection process and encourages all stakeholders to support these standards to strengthen football development in Papua New Guinea. Isabella Narpal, Trukai Sports.
Excitement builds in the capital as local football continues, with strong competition expected in round 1 matches this weekend.
The Port Moresby Soccer Association will witness its Week 2 matches of the proper season at the Bissini Soccer Grounds, marking round 1 of Week 2. Following an energetic start from the competition, teams have already displayed strong competitive spirit, setting the tone for what is expected to be an exciting season ahead. Clubs across various divisions are preparing to return to the field this weekend, aiming to build early momentum and secure crucial points on the ladder. PMSA Games Coordinator Peter Matthews says the level of performance in the opening matches has been encouraging, with players showing improved fitness, teamwork and determination. Supporters are also expected to turn up in numbers once again, adding to the vibrant atmosphere at the Bissini grounds. As the competition progresses, teams will be eager to make their mark and establish themselves as early contenders. Week 2 action promises more intensity as clubs continue their push towards a successful 2026 season. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala, Gala Yum.
Why? Semakin apa si Arya?
Auntie, come to team. David Loran. You passed it. Spots. It's in me.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Central Province is our home.
The tides of the Coral Sea are our heartbeat. From the coast to the mountains.
Traditions pass generation to generation.
The sea and our gardens sustain us.
Our songs carry our legends through time.
Our home is Central Province. Our nation is Papua New Guinea.
Tonight
on Sports Scene. We talk SP Sports Awards. We check out the Trukai Fun Run launch and t-shirt reveal. And we also check out the Vabukori volleyball competition. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. PNG Under-19 CLS squad has been announced for EAP qualifier in Port Moresby as young players prepare for Regional Cricket Challenge.
Cricket Papua New Guinea has announced the Under-19 CLS squad for the ICC Under-19 Women's T20 EAP qualifier. The tournament will be held in Port Moresby from April 24 to 29 at Amini Park. PNG will host Indonesia, Japan and Vanuatu competing for World Cup qualification. After months of training and trials since November, a final squad of 14 players and 2 reserves was confirmed. CLS coach Jason Killer spoke to Trukai Sports on the announcement.
We have selected the team, and it's on our practice matches and the commitment that they did for us from the selectors and the board that selected 14 girls to take part in the EAP tournament, Under-19 girls.
He highlighted the squad selection and readiness while also noting on the participation in the Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash, which will boost player experience.
There's been more exciting than anyone else, but I know that we have work to done, and I have confidence in them to play in this tournament, and just getting them prepared will be better for them. And
he said such competition exposure is vital for development, and also thanked players and parents for their commitment throughout the preparations.
We got Isuzu Cup. Isuzu Cup has been started today, and the boys have been playing. So the girls play on Sunday. We got a couple of girls, a couple of CLS that they're going to take part in the women's tournament. It's going to be a good experience for them, and they can show their talent in the Isuzu Cup. It will give them more confidence to go in our tournament in April.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash has kicked off at Amini Park today, despite rain disruptions affecting matches and schedule early this morning.
The Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash has kicked off at Amini Park. However, rain caused a stoppage with matches to resume once conditions improve, says the tournament director.
Today is our first day of the Boroko Motors Isuzu T20 Smash for Cricket PNG. This is an annual event and proudly supported by Boroko Motors under the brand Isuzu. They've been good friends and supporters for this tournament for a few years now, so we're very grateful of their support. And today was the first day, and we actually got the first game underway, but the weather wasn't too friendly. So at this stage, the first game's on a brief stoppage due to rain, and if the weather clears up a bit, then we can get the game going again.
Turnout has been strong with teams coming from outside centres.
Despite the weather disturbance, we had full teams attending. We have actually players coming from Alei, Popondeta, Lotau, Central and Port Moresby. So all the boys were looking forward to this tournament, and I'm sure they are all ready to go. As this morning we all showed up in full force. Hopefully the weather clears up, like I said, and we can get a few crowd coming in to watch our games.
A major sponsor has come on board, which has been acknowledged by the tournament director, while stressing on showcasing cricket talents.
We just want to say thank you to Boroko Motors for their ongoing support to this tournament and to Cricket PNG. We're grateful of their support, and hopefully the weather stays clear and we get the most out of the support they're giving us. And I think the players are all in good shape, especially our national players, our senior boys, our national Baramandi players, our Lewas players. The ladies competition will be starting on Sunday.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Data PNG.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your #1 to watch.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, cloudy at times with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alatau, cloudy periods with few rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Popondetta, partly cloudy periods with some rain showers. In the Momase region, Lay City, cloudy periods. Madang, cloudy periods, then some rain to rain showers. Wiwe, cloudy periods, then some rain to rain showers. And Vanimo, cloudy with showers at times. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau, cloudy periods with rain to rain showers. Kavieng, cloudy periods with showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with rain showers at times. Kimbe, cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Buka, partly cloudy then few showers. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy at times with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy then few rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Mendi, Tari and Wabek, cloudy at times with some rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 19th of March, 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.